Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I slayed these lemonade braids with a twist. I have a little heart on the side and they're lower back slash kind of a little longer than lower back, but not quite as long as waist length, okay? And yeah, it's about to be fire. Okay, so if you are interested in watching this video, then go ahead and continue watching. Like and comment right now. Hit the subscribe button if you're just looking at my channel or new to my channel. Hey girl, hey, my name is London Tayy. Okay. But yeah, so basically her hair is red. Every time I do her hair, she always wants blonde. Okay, so yeah, I think she just likes her hair red when her hair is out, but she likes blonde braids. All right, so that's what we're gonna do today. For the most part, I did cover the red up, but I think she had like one braid where it showed like a little bit of red, but it's cool. She didn't mind that, and neither did I. I think it added like a little cool little color scheme. Okay, so yeah, so we found this style on, I think, TikTok or whatever, and we think it was so cute, so we decided to recreate the style. I will insert a pic of basically what we were going for versus what we got. So yeah, girl. So basically, I use jumbo packs of hair. So I bought 3 jumbo packs. So the packs have 4 bundles of braiding hair in it, and they're all are 60 inches long. And the color is color number 27. Okay, I did not use all the hair. I did use a lot of the hair. However, I used about 2.5 packs of the jumbo pack. So basically I used about 9 bundles of the color number 27 hair. Okay, so here I am just sectioning out the hair. This is very important, especially when you want symmetry throughout the hair and you want everything to kind of line up. You're going to want to just basically section out different sections of the hair to give you some organization as to where you want to start first, as well as how you want to do the hair and what direction you want the braids to go. Also, as far as my nails, so when I do stitch braids, y'all, and my nails are not done, what I like to do is I like to just use like 2 old nails, press on nails, and I literally will just stick them on my pinky, because honestly, guys, it gives me so much control when I have nails on my pinky. And yeah, instead of using like a comb every time to make a part when you're doing stitch braids, it is so much easier just to have your nails done, or so much easier just to press on a nail on your pinky and call it a day. That helps with the parting, and you don't have to keep stopping and grabbing a comb every single time you want to make a part for the stitch braid. So that's just a little disclaimer if you guys are wondering why I only have like one nail on both hands. That is because I use it for parting. So back to what I was saying, all the braids are almost going into different directions. You have the front of the hair that's going more sort of towards the front and curving to one side. Then you have the back of the hair, which is curving all the way from one ear to the other ear in a curved manner. And then you have the middle of the head, where it's going from like half of the head to one side. Okay, and then you have a section under the part where all the braids are going to. You have box braids under that, but under lemonade braids, there are box braids. If the lemonade braids are not jumbo, they're box braids under that. That's going to give you more braids to play with. Also, it's very uncomfortable if you have lemonade braids and you're braiding the hair all the way to one side to the other ear. That's going to tug and pull, and it's not going to lie flat. However, if you stop at where you're getting close to the ear but not all the way to the ear, and then you just do a couple of braids where the ear is, that gives you that room where you're not going to be pulling at the ear, and it gives you room, box braid room, where you have, for the box braids. Let me go ahead and word that correctly. It's going to give you more room so it doesn't tug and pull where your ear is, and as well as give you more room to add more of the braids to play with and add fullness. Okay. So because I'm not redoing this voiceover, y'all. So look, if I stumble over my words and I'm not saying things correctly, I'm just going to repeat myself because I'm not starting over, y'all. Like, this is a kind of a long video, and it'll be too much just to start over. So the key of lemonade braids, to have them looking neat or whatever, you are going to want to, section out the hair in sections and go ahead and do a rough giraffe part. After you do the rough giraffe part, you're going to want to use a shine and jam to clarify the parts and to clean up the parting space. That is going to help you a lot when it comes to the parts and making everything look neat and clean. And that is really the key to when it comes to having neat looking braids. All right, shine and jam or some type of edge control that you can use, so that way everything looks pretty neat.
Can never play it safe, dive in the head first. Don't try to Google the net worth. I'd rather stay inside. I never had to go nowhere. You give it your best shot. That was my test shot. Hop on a plane, rubbing my face. I mean it's a red eye. Niggas too industry, I can't relate. My Cubans, how I got the shots in the tank. Cuban link on me look like Golden Gates. If I let them take it, it went by the tank. I can never be Hollywood, no I. Head first, dive in the head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, dive in the head first. Head first, dive in the head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, dive in the head first.
All right, y'all. So now that is done, that is the hard part, okay? We're just about to get into the standard lemonade braids, medium size lemonade braids. So, yeah. So, we're about to basically do the anchor braid, or not the anchor braid, but I guess the guide braid. This braid is going to be the braid that you are going to follow when it comes to how you're going to braid all the other braids, all right, in the client's head. It's super important to have this braid look right, act right, be right, shaped right, clean. Like, this is important, all right? So make sure you spend some quality time with this part of the style, the first braid. This is going to be the guide that extends from ear to ear. It's going to curve and go in the direction you want to go, and it's going to provide the sizing that you do for the rest of your braids. It's literally a whole guide up in here, okay? A whole guide, all right? So you're going to want to make sure that you spend quality time, like I stated, with this beginner braid, all righty? So she want our hair to go to the left. She want all of it to fall to the left-hand side. So I am extending that braid all the way to the left side from ear to freaking ear, all right? So I have a great tutorial when it comes to the second braid. However, the first braid was like really hard for you guys to kind of see the angle that I wanted y'all to see. So we're not going to really worry about you trying to learn anything with the first braid. I'm just letting you guys know how to do the first braid and how far it extends to the other side, all right? So as far as the second braid, however, it's a super, super good tutorial. Is zoomed in and you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. But basically, as far as like when I'm adding hair, I feel like it's super important to start off with smaller pieces of hair to start off with, okay? As you start progressing down the braid and down the cornrow to the other side of the head, you're going to want to add slightly bigger pieces. So that way you're not sitting here adding a bajillion pieces just to get the braid the size that you want, all right? But I literally like to start off with super small pieces because I like my feet and braids to look very, very natural starting off, all right? So the smaller the pieces, the better, unless you have jumbo braids or unless you have large braids. But these are small and medium. I always start with smaller pieces, okay? Woo! feel like I said that in all one breath, okay? All right, y'all. So, y'all don't mind me. I'll be trying to have a little fun on my channel with these little voiceovers because, baby, it is 4 or 5 in the morning and your girl is tired. But, I'm getting this voiceover done so I can drop this video today on the 10th of March, okay? So, yeah. So, like I stated, I like to add a nail onto my pinky so that way, I can have that little slicer that it can slice and part the way I want it to be, okay? So here is the second braid that I am going to do. Like I stated, the first braid is a guide, so I'm just really following that guide. It gets pretty simple after that. You just start following the guide of how you want everything to go, and I just use the shine and gem to clean up the parting space, okay? When you want to use a shine and gem to clean up this parting space, you want to make sure that you do smooth out the roots still with a comb, so that way everything is still smooth and seam line and flat, okay? So here we are, guys. I'm starting off with the braid. I'm starting off with a super skinny piece of the 27, the color 27 hair. So yeah, I'm just literally braiding, parting with my pinky, and then adding the hair. Braiding to the other side, parting with that other pinky, and then adding the hair, okay? So in order, especially starting off, I like to split the hair in two. So just add one side of the braiding hair first and then go to the other thing and then add the other side. I feel like it gives way more streamlined results. Now, I do not do this in all throughout the head, especially when it comes to the ends, adding hair, or if I just want thickness, I'll just add the hair all at one time, because separating the hair is just pointless in my opinion. But when I want that super smooth look and that streamlined look, I do like to add the hair like that. Just split it like I'm doing now and just braid in one section, and then after that, add in the other section, okay? It's clearly a rhythm to braiding, especially when it comes to feeding hair. It's the same rhythm the whole entire time. You're just going to be adding different hair in different places, but for the most part, it is still the same rhythm, okay?
You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, dive in the head first. Head first, dive in the head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, dive in the head first.
Judge, she too fine, yeah. Think I might slide, yeah. Think I might dive in, make her mine, yeah. Time is money and I think I might spend some time, yeah. Spend some cash, oh, blow a bag, whoa. And I know she worth every penny, got me sending off another shot of Henny. I got plenty commas, I got many bitches, and she super bad like a 666, yeah. Play, I'ma come with sticks. Trust me, I got good aim. Thanks to the dot, it's difficult to miss. Little red beam ain't at your brain,
Head first, dive in the head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, dive in the head first. Head first, dive in the head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, dive in the head first. They try to Google the net worth. I'd rather stay inside, I never had to go nowhere. You give it your best shot, that was my test shot. Hop on a plane, rubbing my face, I mean it's a red eye. Niggas too industry, I can't relate. My Cubans, how I got the shots in the tank. Cuban link on me look like Golden Gates. If I let them take it, it won't matter tank. I can never be Hollywood, no I can't. But I gotta jump, parachute, say my thing. Head first, dive in the head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, dive in the head first. Head first, dive in the head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, dive in the head first. first, diving in head first. Never the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in head first. Head first, diving in head first. Never the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in head first.
Tell she too fine, yeah. Think I might slide, yeah, yeah. Think I might dive in, make her mine, yeah, yeah. Time is money and I think I might spend some time, yeah, yeah. Spend some cash, oh, do a bad, whoa. And I know she worth every penny, got me sending off another shot of Henny. I got plenty commas, I got many bitches and she super bad like a 666, yeah, yeah. Play, I'ma come with sticks. Trust me, I got good aim. Thanks to the dot, it's difficult to miss. Little red beam ain't at your brain,
Head first, diving in head first. Never the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in head first. Head first, diving in head first. Never the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in head first. They try to Google the net worth. I'd rather stay inside, I never had to go nowhere. You give it your best shot, that was my test shot. Hop on a plane, rub on my face, that mean it's a red eye. Niggas too industry, I can't relate. My Cuban, so I got the shots in the tank. Cuban link on me look like Golden Gates. If I let them take it, it won't matter tank. I can never be Hollywood, no I can't. But I gotta jump, parachute, say my thing. Head first, diving in head first. Never the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in head first. Head first, diving in head first. Never the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in head first. Head first, diving in head first. Never the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in.
Okay, y'all, so the section right here that I'm parting out on the left side, that's going to be under the front of the lemonade braids. This is going to be for the box braids, okay? I told you guys that you do have a little section by the ear under the braids where it's going to be box braided, so that way the braids won't come all the way to the bottom of, you know, the head, on the side of the head where the ear is. It's going to look weird if it does, and it's going to be uncomfortable. And this just gives it that chance to lay down flat and also give you that chance to have more volume in your braids. So right here, the part that I am doing right now, that is going to be the section where I have all the braids come to the front. But yeah, so basically I braided everything in the back and in the middle. Right here, it should be like the tippy top of the middle. This is going to be the section, this is going to be like 1 or 2 braids before I get to where I'm going to do the box braids, okay? So I'm just kind of following the guide until I kind of get to a point where I have to kind of do the braids a little different, where, you know, one is like sitting on top of the head, okay? So I'm gradually not parting so deep as I did in the back, so that way the braid can start straightening up and straightening out and start to go in the other direction, okay?
You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in head first. first, diving in head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in head first. Head first, diving in head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first, that's just the way it works. Can never play it safe, diving in head first.
Tell she too fine, yeah. Think I might slide, yeah, yeah. Think I might dive in, make her mine, yeah.
Okay, so right here, I'm showing you 2 rows of box braids that I did, and that is where they're going to stop, and that's where the top of those box braids right there, that is going to be where the front braids, the front lemonade braids, to kind of make that little bang area, that is where they're going to stop as well. So right here, I'm basically done. I'm going to set the braids with my Vigorol olive oil mousse. I think it's important to set feed-in braids, especially with mousse, because it lays all the flyaways down that you may miss, and it also gives it a little hold. Okay, mousse does give it a hold. That's why you can use mousse for like glueless wigs and things like that. So I'm just going to put a tight stocking cap on, because honestly I did not have any wrap strips, which kind of does the same type of thing because it makes it flat or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to do that. After I did the Vigorol mousse, I did spray on top of the mousse with Got To Be Glue spray. That gives it another kind of hold and just increases the time that, you know, it lasts without any frizz, okay? And like I said, so once I did those 2 things, then I put the cap on. So while that was kind of setting and drying, I did heat up some water, and I'm just using this thick type of container to dip my braids in, okay? So I'm just doing that, dipping it in after I braid the ends down, and just dip it in a few times and kind of, you know, like dry out the rest of the water that's going to be in the braids from you dipping it. And then I'm just going to braid the ends down, and that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this transformation. I think it turned out really, really cute on her. So yeah, sorry the video was so long. I just kind of wanted to show you guys all the details in this video. And I didn't show you guys how I braid the front of the hair because it was so much information and the video was already too long basically. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. For her edges, I did use the edge style factor for her edges, as well as, no I didn't. Actually, I used the Got To Be glue in the yellow bottle, and that's really, really good for the edges. It really lays everything down as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was informative. I hope you guys liked the end result, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you like this video or this type of content. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah.
Niggas too industry, I can't relate. My Cubans, how I got the shots in the tank. Cuban link on me look like Golden Gates. If I let them take it, it won't matter tank. I can never be Hollywood, no I can't. But I gotta jump, parachute, say my thing. Head first, diving in head first. That be the leap of faith, don't be scared to hurt. You gotta play it first. Head first.